You are leaving $50,000 on the table and you don't even know it. You are overpaying in taxes as a child care provider or as assisted living provider. And you may ask the question, well, Donna, okay, how am I leaving $50,000 on the table? Let's talk about the first thing. Do you, as a provider, have a retirement plan? Okay, a retirement plan. And no, I'm not talking about a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, which it is an individual retirement account, but that's not what I'm talking about, where you input the annual contribution limit for the 2025 year, that's $7,000. Not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you have a retirement plan such as a solo 401k, a 401k, a simple IRA, or a SEP IRA? Notice that I said I wasn't talking about a traditional or a Roth IRA. That's different than a simple IRA or a SEP IRA. This is why it's so important to talk to your financial professional to know the different options that you have when it comes to retirement. The reason why I say you guys are leaving $50,000 on the table is because most of the time I see during tax season, childcare providers, assisted living providers, you have tax bills that you owe the IRS 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. Some of you guys are owing up to $200,000 and $300,000 in taxes every year. So let's go back to the $50,000 that you're leaving on the table. Do you not know that you can contribute over $50,000 to different retirement plans? But I'm just using a round figure so that you can visualize it better. $50,000. So if you owe the IRS in this example $100,000, guess what? That's $100,000 that you're going to pay to the IRS. You don't get an ROI, meaning you don't get a return on your investment. You're just giving a $1 trillion agency more and more money year after year. When guess what? Instead of you giving the IRS $100,000, guess what you could have done? You could have used some of that money and you could have contributed to your retirement account. Okay? So let's just say we're talking about a solo 401k. Just using this as an example. I know that the contribution limit for the 2025 year, the limits change every year. So it's very important you get with your tax professional to make sure that you're contributing the limited amount pertaining to whatever year you're in. Solo 401k, I know that the contribution limit for the 2025 year is $70K. So why would I give the IRS a $100,000 check at the end of the year when I could have used that $100,000, it's $70,000 of it to be exact, and contribute it to my retirement account, which is something that is not only going to reduce my tax bill. Contributing to your retirement account reduces your tax bill, but guess what it'll also do? It reduces your tax bill and you're saving for your retirement. You're pouring back into yourself because, of course, you're not going to be a provider forever and ever. You're going to retire, or you're going to want to retire at some point in time, and now is the time that you start contributing to your retirement pool if you have not already. So it's more than just knowing to contribute to your retirement. It's you as a provider knowing, what does it do when I contribute to my retirement? Yes, I know that I'm going to get this money when I retire, but guess what? I'm also going to reduce my tax bill so that I don't owe $100K to the IRS every single year. I want to use that money for me. You guys work hard, so now it's time for you guys to start keeping more of the money that you make. So if this is you, if you're an assisted living provider, a child care provider, and you feel like I'm just giving too much money, because that's what you're doing. You're actually just giving money freely to the IRS each and every year. And if you feel like I'm tired of giving money to the IRS, I really need to get some assistance on where else can I park my money in my business to where it continues to benefit me, and so that I stop paying the IRS more than my fair share in taxes. There is a link in the description where you can click on the link and you can book a free 15-minute tax strategy session. And there's also a free ebook there where you can learn about the top 20 tax strategies that you can implement throughout the year to assist you as well in saving in taxes. So again, guys, don't let this be you. Don't give another $100,000 to the IRS. Use that money and contribute that money to your retirement. And guess what? You'll see that by the time it's retirement time, you'll be a multimillionaire sitting on retirement funds. And guess what? This is another video for another day, but there's so much what you can do with the retirement money annually, where you can invest it in certain, financial vehicles and things like that. But like I said, that's a video for another day. Again, if this is you, click on the link and book a free 15-minute tax strategy session so that you can meet with myself or one of my team members and we can discuss different tax strategies that you can implement so that you can start keeping more of the hard-earned money that you make.